For what? What are we doing?
I'm going to show you basically how the gear works and then what is it considered to be a good stat roll. So
Okay.
I did a share screen so you can watch. Okay. You guys can both see me?
I can
Apollo?
see you.
Apollo? It's live streaming right now on YouTube.
So he's gonna show us how to do the armor pieces.
Yeah.
See, you got him at 90, 90, like 85, 70. I'm barely scratching 80s.
This is the gear here. So I'm master. I'm master bacon. I am at the beginning.
No, he says he sees you, but he sees roadblocks.
That would not be me. I'm master bacon. It's one word.
One action, one deed,
Right.
one kill. Well,
Is
100
it?
kills.
Yeah. Do you want me to send you a link? Okay.
That's been there. Oh.
What? Uh, okay. You can see me. Okay. You can actually mute me on the video since you were talking. It's got like a
What is it?
there's like a lag like 3 seconds behind. So
Oh man, two bacons is a lot. Okay,
let's see.
you. You thought I was gonna be serious. I don't know. You want to get like tacos or something?
So I did get a 64 stat roll, but
I
some
don't
of the
want to.
some of the stats are a little off.
I
But
don't want it.
let me know when you're ready, Apollo.
The roll the taco thing from the Dublin. Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
go for it, man. I'm paying attention.
come here, come here. Oh my goodness, my baby is so cranky. All right, so what it is you have a masterwork. Okay. Okay, you see this right here is basically there's an extra mod slot right here for the Ember. You're actually gonna have another one for kindling. Okay, I've already done all this stuff on my Titan. Okay. Okay, so you get the kindling, and then you basically just use this. Um, hold on, once you get down. Okay, so you see the stat roll over here, right? Recovery and like right. So basically, use the kindling. You get it all the way up, and then you're gonna get this one right here that you need embers for. Okay. So basically, you put these on here. Okay, and then and then this is and then you're gonna get this spot. Hang on, let me change up my ghost real quick. You can't do a high stat roll with a gear like that, so let's do that one. Nope, wait. So what you want to do is for all the other gear, you're gonna want to have a high. Um, you want to have the intelligence bond for working gear. That's with normal stuff. Okay. So you see here. Um, actually, yeah, I'll do that. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you have like a stat roll ghost, take that part off so you can do this part to make this gear. If it's got like a recovery or a stat roll like that, so you gotta take that off so that way because you can't use that to get this gear upgraded. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so there is an armor mod for doing gear. Like, see this right here? This right here is a stat roll also. So it's basically like when you're farming gear, you can actually make some of the gear that you craft or that you get will have a high stat roll at least 10 points in that one mod slot. That right there and the incandescent gear can't work together. So basically, you have to just take it off like that. Okay? No. Let me know when you're ready though, because I want to show you the rest of this.
I'm watching.
Okay, so no, they can wear it. What? What? I can't use it, buddy. All right, so here's what you do. You're gonna get to this part where you have embers sitting here, right? And you want to make it roll for one of these stats. It's gonna be at least have plus 20 in one of these slots. Okay, you see it? Plus 20 in one location. So it's gonna be like really hard. You're gonna get like a high stat roll, even though it doesn't look like that. Okay. And then this one, you'll see that it now has 23 in mobility and 22 in intellect. Okay. Um, you can do that as long as you masterwork that one gear. Like I like this one here. This is one of the ones that I stat rolled. Okay. I rolled it for intellect. This is after all the upgrades, but it's got a plus 10, plus 20. So this was a 64 point. This was a 64 point stat roll. Okay. Which that right there is a 64. The one I just made is a 64 pointer. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. So this one has 53 points. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. And then I'm gonna masterwork for intellect. The reason why is that intellect costs 5 points on your armor, so it takes a lot away of what you can put on there. So if you have a high stat roll for that or recovery, chances of getting so you can put other mods on there will actually be pretty high. And so look at the bottom right over here. It says total of 60 points, right? Watch this. 64 pointer. You see this? 29 in intellect. literally, literally almost half the roll I just made is one.
My strength is 25. My mobility is 40. Yeah, I know, but I have 83 resilience and 70 discipline, 53 recovery. So the recover and then 69 intellect. I should never, right?
Cool. Alright, so
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
here I'm gonna do another stat roll. Okay. The number of points that it actually has on the gear does not matter. Okay, you hear me? Does not matter. Okay, so if it starts with 55, that stat roll is going to change. Okay, so this is another piece of gear. You get the ashes from those leaves that you burn at the bonfire. Okay, this one has 55 going into it with a 16 recovery and 12 in intellect. So it changes stats.
Yeah,
Okay, watch this. How about now?
by
It's a
10.
that is a
So at first by
66.
5 and then by 10.
It's a 66 point stat roll. Okay, but now I could. I'm actually probably going to leave it like this because
The good roll.
that's a good roll. I'm going to hang on to that one. Which this one right here, this headpiece is actually a 64 pointer. Okay. Oh, I need another one. I put all my stuff in here. So like some of the stat rolls, like you see how this one has like high stats, 64 points, right? With a mod, right? Okay, so look at this one right here. This is a candescent gauntlet. This is a 62 point gauntlet, dude. 62 stat roll.
And you masterworked it for 104.
Yeah, but look at the roll. Look at the roll.
Yeah, radiant light,
60
unstoppable scout rifle. Oh, you
60.
mean the roll up there?
This is a 62 stat roll. This is not even a high stat roll. But it has all that mods on there. So like I said, the stats that you have at the beginning does not matter. Okay. See here. This one. See what's a 12 off of that? 22. Says 58. Is that right? 58.
12 off of this?
Yeah.
Off of 1570?
On the
Isn't
total
that
points on.
40,
Hold on. Hold
48?
on. No, the points at the bottom, the stat roll.
Oh, the parts.
Okay. This one has a 10-point stat roll, and it's masterwork. Okay. So you
What
look
is
over
that
here.
gold icon?
Huh?
The skull, the gold skull icon.
This
With
one?
the 3 stacked over it. Yeah, what does that do?
Reactive pulse. One of my favorite mods.
In a burst of, so when you take damage, you inevitably emit a burst of outburst. Okay.
If there's a red bars around you, they're probably gonna die when they hit me. So, but anyway, somebody do the math. Do the math for you. Uh huh. Okay.
I thought for the third song of the Fireboy room, it would be like a bunch of Fireboys versus Bebop Boy Go. Like it starts
Yeah.
it starts with Fireboy, then Charles, and then
Hang on.
and then Cracker,
I wish I could see your screen, Apollo.
Jeremy, and then they all sing together until Bebop Boy until Bebop.
Okay, so this chest piece that I'm wearing, you guys are seeing this, right? Oh shit. Guys, this is it. You guys watching, right?
Hold on. Go.
Okay. This one, see, I took off the mod that was on here, right?
Mhm.
And this automatically takes off 10 when you take off a mod there. It's masterwork, so you're gonna go 12 points less than this. So that's what, 63?
3, yeah.
Look at the stat roll. Okay. 63 pointer. Okay. So like I said, the stats that you get, if it's a 62, 63, consider to be a good mod. Okay. Now look at this one. I'm gonna take off these mods that give me a bonus. Right? It's got 76. That's a 64 point stat roll.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, 64 is an amazing piece of gear for this, but like, look at where the points are.
Yeah, they're all like,
There's no mod for resilience. There's no mod for intellect. That's
yeah.
22 points on each one of those. It is a really good stat roll.
You want me to explain something to you? A
Okay.
couple things.
Let me put this back
I'm
on.
listening, Bacon.
Alright, so I have this one of the mod that I like to put on my gear that gives me some mobility. Okay. This pair of boots is a really good stat roll. Okay. That's why I masterwork it. Okay. I would like to have something with the higher than 101, but I don't think I'm going to find one. So, let me just see if I can do it again. All those armor pieces, I actually put them in the bank. You know, for a rainy day or whatever. Okay. Candescent. Okay, so here's my candescent one, right? I saved all these boots for a reason. Okay, so here's another one. This is a pair of boots. Okay, and this one starts with 52. Okay, 52. So I'm gonna hit this with the ashes again, and then one more time. Look at the stat roll. The bottom, 62 points. Okay, hold on. We just got up a little while ago. So I'm gonna roll this one for. Okay. Um, so 62 points. I'm gonna re-roll this one for intellect. Okay. This is not. I wouldn't consider this a good roll, but 25 points in intellect and a couple in recovery is actually not a bad stat roll. 62 points overall with no blots. It started out at 50. Was it 52, 53, something like that? So that's what I would say. That's a good stat roll, and I would probably put that in the bank. But that's basically what it is. That's all you got to do. Just roll it. Mm-hmm. Okay, stat roll's good. That's actually a really good stat roll. Put this in here. So these are the ones I modified. See, this one has a 66 stat roll. So I'm probably going to keep. I'm definitely going to be upgrading this one for this one. Okay. Definitely going to do that. These other two, I'm going to put them in the bank. So like I got good stat rolls on this one. There's a 62 pointer. This one was a 58 pointer. Is my math right on that? Take off 12? What? So it's a 68? 68 point stat roll for intellect or discipline. I think it was discipline. 32 points into that. That way. These ones right here, they're a class item. I basically just use these because I don't want to keep changing the stats on each one of these. And I have, hey man, I use these ones right here to kind of like change what gear I want to wear. So like, see the stat roll right here? Watch this. See stats? Watch this bullshit. Okay, this one. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Okay. Look at this bullshit, dude. Almost three peeking on three items.
Hey,
What's up, Maya? How are you? So what it is, I changed the gear to actually make these stats as high as possible as I could go. That way I'm not like constantly switching mods. And of course, you know, I got these guns. And these guns. And these guns. Yeah, I would love to do that. But let me put on this incandescent gear. Like this right here is a full incandescent set. See, 106 for 106 for intellect, 77 for recovery, and 90 for resilience. On the gear, that's only 62 pointers. That's why I said that the gear that you have, like when you first get it, it doesn't matter what sets on it at all. Okay, just remember that. That roll does not matter. But I am gonna be using this one headpiece that I made for that 26 discipline. Yeah, it's definitely a go. It's definitely a go. I'm gonna hang on to it. It'd be one of those ones where like I need a high stat roll. Oh, hey, here we go. You know. Yeah. Yeah. We're all in here. Yeah, we're all in Destiny. I need more prisms. Shit.
What are we doing, guys? Man, good luck. GTA is her home.
What? Yeah.
A friend of ours.
Yo.
Maybe you look as though fine. Yo, what's up, man? Who's this? I don't know who him is.
He was
Oh,
probably high
wait,
as
where
fuck the
at?
other day.
Oh yeah, holy shit. He's right though. I was very high. I was very high. I remember though. What's up, man?
And sometimes you just gotta light a fire in his ass and he's okay, so.
Yeah, I'm a late reactor.
Yeah.
Yo,
So,
for real, man. It be like that.
so, so basically that's how you do a high stat roll. Alright, Garcia and Apollo,
Let's do this.
you were also asking about how to do a high stat roll on other gear, right?
On other gear, what you mean?
Like on regular gear that you don't get from. Yeah, yeah. You need 6
Yeah.
kindling per item, so.
Well, I'll say
Starting.
this. It was mostly the incandescent thing too for me, but also some of the things you said in your explanation answered some of the other questions I had anyway. So it's kind of irrelevant to go over it again, unless you want to. But
What I mean
I'm pretty
is like
much
the
set.
gear that you actually make every single week at through like the Crown of Sorrow or the table, you know what I mean? That's the gear that I'm talking about.
Right, right.
So if one of you guys wants to look at this real quick, I'll show you. That way you can get it down. Are you guys still
Yeah,
looking?
I'll watch.
Okay. You still looking? Okay. So
Okay, I
basically,
see it.
it's Garcia. Okay. So this is the gear that I'm talking about. Okay. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got this set basically.
okay. So basically, I'm gonna put all the gear on that I normally wear. Okay. Look at that just one. That's crazy.
Looks
Uh,
so crazy.
like 18. Some of the gears listed.
Damn.
Yeah. And that wasn't even doing that. Let's see. Uh, so anyway.
All right.
So anyway, I want to make. Let's say that I want to make a different stat roll for this one. Let's say I want some more chess pieces. Okay. So this is the crown. This is the Crown of Sorrow. Okay. And I have a high stat roll on this intellect thing, right? On the ghost.
Yeah.
Okay. I try to go for an intellect and recovery because those are the highest points that are required to put into the gear. So if I don't have to put that in there, that's why I'm going. Okay. So I want to do another chest. You see, I can only make one because I only have 13 opulent energy. Okay. So say I'm going to make it. And now look at this gear that I just made.
65 off the rip.
That's how I get high stat rolls. Okay. To be clear though, this right here, go back to my character. This right, these ones right here, I actually rolled for recovery. So you see the recovery is really high. Not that one. This one. That recovery is pretty high, and this one right here, this was all rolled with recovery. You can see this shit. They don't even have any mods for recovery. Isn't that crazy? I have no stats for recovery. Oh, wait, there's one. Hold on. Let me change this real quick. Alright, so yeah, so I don't have any stats on this gear that I've got a recovery mod on. Okay? Look at this shit. Okay. So
You broke it.
Huh?
I said you broke it.
Yeah, you see this 115 recovery? Okay. So tell you what, let me put in another. Let me just do a resilience mod. Let's see, got that. See, they all have resistance mods in them, all of them. But all of these I rolled for recovery, so you can see.
So you rolled for recovery, but you put resistance on all of them.
Yeah.
Put
So
them high up
basically,
resistance.
right now I've only got a 20. Right now I've only got a 20% damage resistance. When you hit 100 with it, you get a 40% damage resistance. So that's I have these sets so I can change what stats I want. See? Look, I'm almost 3-peaking right here. I'm almost hitting 100 on two stat rolls. Isn't that crazy? Let's see. Now I have a high resilience. That's
It
why
would
I
be
keep.
nice to fix it up so that you can just switch one out and have resilience for one fight, recovery for the next fight, intellect for
Well,
the next fight.
here's the thing, dude. This is all the seasonal gear. This is the one that you get from the Crown of Sorrow. So, and it's like that one. All of these chest pieces are 66 or higher. All of these gear that I'm rolling are 66 or higher. Like that. 66.
Alright.
And see, so I can't have this normal gear on because of this. So I have to mix and match what gear I want to mess with. So I can have a that roll. But you notice my intellect is only at 13. I put my intellect back on there. Let's see.
So what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing?
This one. Let's see this one.
I need to shoot something.
Okay. There you go. Now I have a solid stat roll for everything. So you got this is look at the points. Okay? Just the points. Okay? So these are all heavy stat rolls for resilience. Okay? Look at this bullshit. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so basically what you gotta do is best way to get the leaves, I would probably go with the labyrinth, since you're gonna have to farm that shit out anyway. And you'll get, I think it's like 3 leaves per fight, which is where I'm going if you want to go. Here,
Glitch?
all right, here we go.
Oh, there is? Oh, shit.
What? What'd you say?
I didn't hear what he said.
I didn't either. What'd you say? What?
Good talk.
Oh, okay.
You want to meet me at the tower, Bacon?
No, I'm in orbit. We'll pause at the tower.
Okay.
Pause at the tower. Okay.
60,
Alright.
58.
Well, can you you want to go with me and go farm this place out, Leviathan? There's a couple of challenges to use rocket launchers, swords, grenade launchers. I mean, it's kind of up to you.
60. This. Cryo cream. Cristo cream. I can say that shit.
You know what, I'm gonna go to the tower so I can get some more of these incandescent ones. Yeah, so basically, you guys always wondering why I have so many high stat roll gear. That's how I do it. So the full set of kindling is a total of 24 that you can get. Do not switch between characters to do this. Um, so you need 6 kindling a piece, and then needs 3 silver ashes a piece to get it. So. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, talk to her.
There's a lot we can do.
If you guys want to do the public events,
Oh shit.
I would recommend going to the EDZ because there's a lot going on in the EDC. I want to do the Leviathan. Well, one, I got gear that I got a challenge that I got to do with the machine gun
This is home.
and the sword.
I'm just getting lit. I want to go Caesar.
So if you go to your quest log, Apollo, so this the solstice one, you're actually going to have a couple of them to get. There's a total of 24, which are actually not that hard to get. We got them. Most of the people in Destiny got them in 2 days. Okay, all of it. Okay. Did you click on the book? Yeah. Is that what happened? You clicked on the book? The one on the left? Okay, the event card? Okay. Yeah, so off to your right, you only need 24 of those. All 24. Okay, so which ones do you need? Yeah.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, when you were watching me and I was making that gear, that's what you need to do.
I'm glad you're still with
Well,
me.
you're only going to get 24 kindling. So all of that stuff comes from tribes. So if you have all of those, then you can masterwork your gear.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness
So,
return.
do you want? Hey, tell you what, do a share screen. Let me look at what you got,
Who, Apollo or me?
Apollo. It's gonna kick me out of the game, but that's okay. That way I can see he's on the PS4, so I can't share screen with him. By the way, that last piece of gear that I was wearing is actually a PvP set with 105 resilience and 106 intellect.
Action.
But you know, like a lot of the stuff that I got out of there, even though it was like 62, 64 pointers, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Huh? What do you want? Some chicken nuggets? Sure.
What do we need for the Leviathan? What kind of bounties?
They're at the Crown of Sorrow. So you have to go. You have to go to the helm.
Oh, to the helm. Where's Zer again?
He is in the hangar.
How do I? Which?
When you talk to him, make sure you have that high stat roll on their ghost because it affects that too.
Like the highest stat roll.
Like on the ghost.
Okay, so
You know the
yeah,
one I showed you.
see, yeah.
That
What
one.
am I ghost? This one.
Yeah, sure, fine. But by the way, Zer has a god roll dead man's rifle over here. It is a god roll.
This is why the knight sent me here.
From McDonald's.
Okay. Hang on. I went to Zer. Hang on a second. I had to go see what he had. Okay. So join his visitor.